Oh my gosh. Are we back? Sort of. We have one back. One webcam is back. I swear. I think after this stream, I'm gonna move my desktop in the kitchen. Okay, come on. Come on, let's go. Okay, wait. Wrong camera. There we go. Right camera. But now this one is not working. There. We're back, I think. Welcome back, kinda. Is it working? Are we fine? Everything working the way it's supposed to? Can you hear me? We don't have any music. And of course we got an ad in a minute. Woo! Hello! Welcome in, welcome in. Hi! Because I was messing with the gadgets and everything, I'm gonna wash my hands again real fast. I'm gonna probably wash my hands more time than normal because I am making food for people. Definitely a desync from audio and video. I don't know, like, what the issue is. If it's just my computer. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fix that, to be honest. I am not techie enough to know what I need to do to fix that. The desync. My laptop is like some like Lenovo I got off Amazon, and Chronos, hello. And it's probably like 4 or 5 years old at this point, maybe older. And right now I've got 2 cameras plugged into it, a microphone, and a TV as a second display so I can see chat bigger or better. So it's probably handling more than it should handle. Big tech person. I had kind of thought about moving my PC in here, like my actual desktop in here yesterday, and just leave it in here, but then I kind of ended up using it after stream yesterday, and then I used it this morning for some stuff, so I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. But I'm I'm doing this tonight, then tomorrow morning I'm streaming at 7 in the morning Eastern time, and then I have to go to work, and then when I come back Saturday, I'm going to be streaming again at like 10ish, I think, 10 in the morning ET. So I think after this stream is probably a good opportunity to move my PC in here so we have really good connection and everything. Mobile setup for life. It'd be nice to have like a legit mobile setup. I kind of had one going for a little bit, but I think the laptop's just starting to get too old now. It was working pretty okay like a year ago. Okay. So we are moving. We need to get brownies into these molds. I've never tried to make molds before, so this will be the first time. We're squishing the brownies in here because we need to freeze them, and then in these bigger molds, like tomorrow or the next day, we're gonna make a chocolate mousse, and then we're gonna put the brownie in the mousse. Like when we had Kimviber, yes. This is the same computer and setup I used for Kimviber too. Which will happen again one day. Oh my gosh, don't freak out. I heard the music freak out for a second, and that's what happened the last time. Like 5 minutes ago. Okay. Squish this in here. This is too much brownie. I just hope I'm not like squishing this too much to where it's gonna like not taste good, because I've squished it in here and it's not brownie like, you know? I don't know. Do you think it still tastes good if it's just squished in here? Do cake pop? You know, that's true actually. Cake pops taste pretty dang good. So, and they're just squished cake. Wait, the answer is no. Oh, not taste good. Sorry. I thought you said taste good. I was like, what do you mean no? Okay. Squish, squish, squish. No, they do. How's your day going, Ricky? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a long time, and I feel like it's just because there was a little bit we were talking pretty frequently. Okay. Maybe we squish this in here. You've never had a cake pop, goats? What? They're good. Do you like cake? Some people don't like cake though. A little bit of judging from me, but that's okay. Okay. Why is this one forming weird? You've not either? What? Guys, get cake pops. Get them cake pops. Get some cake pops in your life. Does free food not taste good? Well, but usually no. Wait, usually it doesn't? Or is you throwing not in your sentences throwing me off? You know when people say like, "Hey, do you mind if I do this?" And then someone says, "No, I don't mind." Or like they'll be like, "Oh yeah." You know, like, "Oh yeah, go ahead," or something. No, I don't mind. They'll be like, "Hey, do you mind if I do this?" They're like, "Oh yeah." But they're saying like, "Oh yeah, go ahead, do that." And then I'll be like, "Oh, okay, so you do mind?" And they're like, "Oh, no." You know? Anyway, sorry. Oh, look, a wild Kimbrion! Dixie, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my gosh, you guys. I can't do it now because my fingers are all full of brownie mess, but I have to show you something. These are a little oily. It's okay. They'll still taste delicious, I'm sure. Girl, I live in the sticks in the south. You could still make a cake pop. Ugh. Okay. I think that's good enough. This is gonna go in le freezer. Needs to freeze. I'm alright, how are you, dear? I'm doing good. Stream died on me for a second right at the beginning, but we're fine otherwise. Okay, I'm having this strong feeling that I'm gonna have way more brownie left over than I planned. So, do I, like, try to make mini versions? Do I just eat said brownie, extra brownie? I don't know. It's okay, I've been working on school stuff, so pretty silent, but I'm still doing content every day, plus helps my son with his. I'm inching closer every day, heck yeah. The most I cook is Blackstone, top crockpot or crockpot or Dutch oven, heck yeah. I'm a greasy guy most days. Wait, aren't we all a little oily some days? Munch 'em. Wait, what is y'all's favorite part of a brownie? Are you a middle? An edge? It doesn't matter. It's a freaking brownie. Why are you even asking me? What kind of a question is that? The brownie part? Croc dog. The edge! Always reward the baker with extra. Yes. The thing is I'm gonna have probably too much extra and then I'll just gain a bunch of weight. Crunchy edges, yes. You guys are my people. I love the edge. I'm an edge brownie person. The middle's okay. Corners is the part of a brownie. But if I had to choose edge, I'd do be edging. Okay. There we have our other parts of the brownie. There. Freezer. I have a mess on my counter. Brownie middles are for ice cream. Oh, yeah, that's true. I want to get all the edge brownie paint. The all edges. I do have. Alright. I don't know if I actually have it still, but I did have it at one point. And then I think I realized I actually just never used it. So I think I might have got rid of it. Okay. taste test brownie because I did not have a chance to do that. Rusty! I'll be a tester. Are you middle or edge brownie person? Here you go, chat. Here's your piece. Hopefully you enjoy. Edge all day. Yes, edge. Edge, edge, edge. Man, that's so good. Okay. Now, the next thing. Should I start cake or should I start macarons? I should start macarons first because they're gonna have to like rest for 40 minutes. Yes. Okay. We are making macarons. But my eggs are not quite the temperature that they need to be. Rusty, how are you doing today? My weakness is brownie brittle. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had brownie brittle. Brookie brittle? What is brookie brittle? Rusty, this is what we're gonna try to accomplish on Saturday. Or like, maybe not exactly like that, but like similar. It's glorious. The brookie brittle. Okay. So for the macarons, wait, I need to get these eggs to room temperature. How do I do that? Okay, so I have like room temperature / slightly warmer than room temperature. I'm gonna just let these sit in some water. Brownie brittle is just like the thinnest brownie. Imagine a thin piece. The side of the brownies that'll break off. Oh yeah, that actually sounds so good because I love the crunchy bits. Thought about using cast iron, putting a cookie cutter in the middle and seeing if it'll give me an all edge. Maybe. I could see that maybe working. Okay. So for the macarons, we gotta sift the Alexa turn off timer. I've been putting stuff in the kiln. Have you guys seen this? Sadly, I broke it, but oh, there's a little like strawberry on the inside. It's a little strawberry cow. Anyway, okay, so I'm getting distracted. We need to sift the confectioner sugar and the almond flour into a bowl. The almond flour, we need 140 grams of almond flour. Where's my scale? Hi, you see Bentley? He's like right here. I don't like the sifting part of this. Okay, so we need 140 grams of almond flour. There's 80, 90, 113, 124, 130. You saw his booty. His booty. Doot. Oh my gosh, not enough still. There we go. Okay, so 140 grams of almond flour. We gotta sift it. This is like not my favorite part. This is like my least favorite part of this whole process, is sifting this. Because almond flour is so like sticky that it like doesn't sift nicely. And I don't have like a bigger sifter thingy. What is y'all's favorite thing to make in the kitchen? If you have one. I think I might try to use a fork or something to get this. And macarons are very temperamental. Yes. So this will be the third time I've ever made macarons. And both times they've turned out great. So either I've just found a really great recipe that's not too hard to mess up. Though I will say the first time I made them, I did mess up something. But that was my fault. Not really the recipe's fault. I had to redo them. I'm debating on making me a ham and pepperoni sandwich or a bologna sandwich. I'd say ham and pepperoni. That sounds like it's got more flavor. With the pepperoni. It's like, I don't even think it's going through the sifter anymore. Ugh, you need a hand or a head crank or hand crank sifter. I definitely need a better sifter. Like, I don't remember, I think I got this a long time ago. And I can't remember if it was given to me or if I bought it. But I've known for a while I need a better sifter, but I just never think to get one. One of the old school metal ones. Yeah, I think I'm picturing what you're talking about. Bentley, what are you doing? He's laying on the ground next to me and he's like licking the floor. Like a little weirdo. I'll be totally for real with you guys though, like once I sift as much as I possibly can, I kind of just dump the rest of it in there. So I don't know if I really even should try to sift this or not. I get a lot of my cooking stuff from the dollar store, so I get that, yeah. I mean, it's just, if it works, it works. It just may not work as good as other things. Then what is the point of sifting? I mean, I think I still sift it just to get more of it fine than the rest of it. Or get most of it, you know, not clumpy. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's worked out either way, so. Just like you see that there's like this big clump. I don't know if you can see this big clump right here. Like I at least try to like work that through or whatever. But then like when it's kind of like this, I just toss it in there. I wish I could be mostly not clumpy. How are you, clumpy? Clumpy's not a people word. Clumpy. Is it now? Is it a clumpy or clumsy? You can make it a word, I guess, if you want to make it a word. I can't tell if this is working better to get it through or not, or if it's this way. I think it's kind of working. I see stuff coming through. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys the thing that I was going to show you. Oops. I ordered it off of Etsy for the party. Mostly just in case some of these are hard to tell if it's what Eeveelution it is. Autocorrect didn't argue with clumpy. I'm just saying clumpy. Yeah, but I mean, clumpy's a word. It's just not a word to describe people. That's more like what I was trying to mean. See, people can be clumpy. I was going to say lumpy, but then you specifically used clumpy, so I had to use clumpy. Clumpy. Clumpy is a word. It just means like lumpy, I guess. Okay, do you see how like it's all sifted? Like there's no giant chunks like I showed you a second ago. But it's not quite going through the sifter anymore. Like it's like still kind of big clumpies. This is the point when I just kind of go like bloop and just let it go. Okay. So now confectioner sugar and almond flour. Confectioner sugar is not granulated sugar. Confectioner sugar is powdered sugar. So make sure you're using powdered sugar for this next bit. So it is coarser. Yes. A little coarser than what already went through the thing. Through the sifter. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. I just used the fork to open up the powdered sugar. Okay, so the powdered sugar or confectioner sugar, we need 130 grams. We're gonna set this to the side and get our 130 grams. By the way, use powdered sugar to sweeten up coffee or tea. Learned that the hard way. Oh, never use powdered sugar. I actually don't like putting sugar in my coffee or tea. I only put creamer. Yeah, 130. If I did, it would have went everywhere. Oh, if you used your fork. I like made sure to have a really good grip on the bag. Yeah, 130. Okay. And we're gonna sift this now. This one I do like sift all the way because it should sift. Should. This one might be a long. This stream is definitely gonna be longer than yesterday's. I feel like I can't use that fork anymore because I used it to open the bag. And it probably is dirty from other people touching it in the grocery store. I don't know what kind of nonsense people be touching in there and then touching the bag, you know? I just want to know, Matt, where the fire extinguisher is. Gotta give me straight. Hi, hello. How are you? Welcome in. You guys, Matt is a, would you call yourself a cowboy VTuber? PNG tuber? Are you just chibi now, or is that just your most recent model? Playing some cozy games lately, like Coral Island. Good, how are you? Doing great. We're making macarons, just chibi for now. We're making macarons that will eventually look like Espion or resemble Espion. I'm not going to do the decoration today. That'll be on Saturday, just so that they stay intact. Or I don't accidentally break any of them, like, the day of. But, yeah. That is awesome, Sleepy Nomad. There was a group of scientists that were studying the bacteria on stuff. The amount of poop they found on McDonald's ordering kiosk. Oh, no. I've probably eaten so much poop then. I eat McDonald's. I haven't super recently, but I eat it a little too much in my lifetime. That might make me not want to eat McDonald's anymore. But I love their French fries. I need to learn to make their French fries at home. And that was why I order, then go to the restroom. But that doesn't fix anything. It's them. They're the one touching your food. Not you. They use beef grease to cook their fries. Or are you talking about the self-ordering one? Just the self-ordering kiosk? They use beef grease to cook their fries. Ooh, that's good. Thank you, Goats, for that tip. I don't know if I still need this or not. Okay, so we have our dry ingredients all sifted and everything. Next, we're gonna add the room temperature egg whites into a very clean bowl. Very clean bowl. Wait, let me read. Using an electric mixer. Okay, so it's gotta be this. Wait, do you guys... You probably don't want to hear this because it's going to be loud. Maybe I should put it over here. Trying to determine if this is a very clean bowl. Oh, specifically meant the self-ordering ones. I couldn't work in a fast food place. I would be responsible for 90% of their water bill. Just washing your hands. Let me clean this again. Might be hot. Yeah, but I'm a clean freak when it comes to cooking. I've never worked in a restaurant. I'm hoping I'm doing an okay job. Cooking this, but we'll see. Okay. So we have our eggs. Here's the thing is this is supposed to be 100 grams of egg whites or 3 large eggs. 100 grams. But it's egg whites, so I need to put the yolks in here because I'll need the yolks for later. Worked in a pizza shop for a long while and sure wash my hands often. Okay, I think this is room temperature now. I hope it is. Oh no. Can you see this? Sort of, not really. Oh god. Oh, good job, Kimmy. Heck yeah. Okay. I was so afraid that yolk was gonna break. But it didn't. Now it did though. Okay, that was one. That was 30 grams. Waiting for the third egg to break its yolk. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna also have to get... Oh no, the way this cracked is not good. Or maybe it is good, because then I can just kind of like... pour this out. I don't know if you can see this, the way it cracked. It like cracked long ways. Ugh! You can't see it, no! Or can you? It looks like a giant booger. Oh no, the yolk. Don't crack yolk. like trying so hard. I can't like balance it back and forth. Oh no, there's a shell in it. Not in the yolk or egg white part, but like in the yolk part. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I need to find the shell that was in there though. Okay. This towel's not good anymore for cleaning because I got like eggs all over it, but... There. I think I got... Here's the shell. I don't see any other shell. Oh god. Okay. Oh my god, it cracked where a baby chicken cracks it. Really? Like at the top? The way TikTok taught me to crack eggs is just drop it on the counter flat? What do you mean? I've never had it happen, but I know people that have cracked the egg and the chick was inside. If you can't find the shell, just let someone get it as a surprise. No, never. My grandma used to crack the egg, then stick a fork in it and pull the yolk out. I've tried and don't get how she used to do it. Yeah, that sounds wild. Why is it cracking in the top? Bro. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Okay. No, that yolk's way too big. Okay, wait, how many grams of egg whites? It was 100, right? We're literally at like 98. Does that not count? There's 99, almost. Ugh. I know there's more in there. 99 is close enough, right? Does it have to be exact? No, I think it's fine. Okay, this is 3 egg yolks, remember. Okay. I need a different towel. This one is egg yolky. Or egg whitey, I don't know. Got it. It's 6.5 egg yolks. Huh? 6.5 egg yolks. Oh no. I think there's a shell in there. There, got it. Okay. Mandatory, hello! Tidy whiteys. No, kept the end out reading it exact. Oh, as rope. Okay. Mandatory, how are you doing? You guys, if you like Apex, Mandatory's been doing a lot of Phasmophobia lately. What else? Disney Dreamlight Valley. Okay, so using an electric mixer, whisk the egg whites. Once they begin to foam, add the cream of tartar and then slowly add the granulated sugar. Okay, so this needs to whisk. Is that too loud? Can you hear it? This can stay off to the side. What we need to figure out how much granulated sugar. We need 90 grams of granulated sugar. Thunder Kong! Sleepy, thanks for giving a gift sub to Mandatory. I appreciate it. I would like to see the baby. I'd like to see the baby. He's right here. I can't touch him because I'm cooking food for other people. And I already washed my hands. Like for the 20th time. Ninety grams of granulated sugar. Okay. Yeah! No more ad jail. I saw his booty earlier. Elijah said it's Bentley. Actually surprised to remember his name. It's so cute. Hi, Elijah! Okay. On this, it says, using the electric mixer, whisk egg whites. Once they begin to foam, which they are foaming now, we need to add the cream of tartar and slowly add the granulated sugar. So we need a quarter of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. We have our quarter of a teaspoon. Wait, he said, hi, I lost my tooth, see, and tried to, oh my god, that's so cute. And then said tartar, that's funny. That's adorable. Okay. So we just added our cream of tartar. And now we're going to add our granulated sugar. I know it's not shown on screen. Tell your mom I said hi. I know it's not being shown on screen, but if you want to see this whole process, I do have a YouTube video out on my YouTube channel that basically covers all of what I'm doing right now. You're going to make the bologna and pepperoni sandwich. Ooh, twisting it up. Okay, so we've added our granulated sugar. Then it says add the food coloring and vanilla, which is actually not the way you should do it. You should wait to add the food coloring later. We need to add the vanilla and then continue to beat until stiff peaks form. So we're going to add our vanilla, which we need a teaspoon. So if you guys remember the first time I made these, when I made those like coughing, wheezing macarons on stream, we added in the food coloring at this time, and it like totally ruined the whole thing. Okay, so we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And it's kind of actually almost where we need it to be already. I'm checking it. We're gonna go a little bit more. Do you use gel food coloring or the alcohol-based food coloring? I actually don't know. I think it's gel-based. I mean, they're just like these, but I don't remember, I don't have them in the box anymore. I have this box that's gel, but yeah, I think this is the box because I have the purple and the magenta and then the teal and the... Because I have like 2 sets of food coloring, but one of the boxes is missing. Okay. I definitely have stiff peaks formed. Ooh. It's definitely stiff. Okay. Give me 1 second. Look. Hold on, you guys. Ooh. I got some new outdoor chairs. I had to go look at them. Master Bentley, gel's the best in your honest opinion? I haven't really used yeah, I had 4 chairs that were here from when I first moved in. And they're not mine, they were just here. Like the previous people didn't take them with them. And they're like starting to fall apart. Sorry if this is loud. It probably is loud. And but we need more chairs for this party. And to just replace those chairs. Okay. We need to make this Espeon colored. Just kind of like a pinky purple. We're gonna add the food coloring and mix. scraping the sides. Some of the, what do you call it? The sugar didn't totally dissolve, but that's okay. Okay. You don't want to add too much food coloring or else it's like too wet and then it messes up the entire structure. 3 is probably like 3 of each color is probably actually almost too much, but I don't know. We'll try. Okay, so you want to fold it. Begin to. Oh wait, oh no, wait. Yeah, this is fine. We're gonna so add the food coloring, but then at the same time, it also we need to add in the dry ingredients a third at a time. I think what I'm gonna do is not mix the food coloring until I'm like mixing in mix the food coloring at the same time as the dry ingredients, because I didn't do that last time and I feel like I overmixed because I don't know, my brain's not braining right now. Like, I folded it with the food coloring and then folded it with the dry ingredients, and I just felt like it was, like, too much. You know what I mean? When's Zelda? Well, that's a great question, because I don't think you've been around too much when I've explained it. So, all this month, and all next month, all of the subs and bits and donations and whatever that I get will add up onto a timer. And whatever that number is on the timer, in November, the timer will start to count down, and the only thing I can play while the timer is going is Zelda. So, November. And it's gonna be Zelda, Zelda, Zelda until that timer goes away. Then I'll kind of go back to doing some other stuff. Brain.exe has stopped working. Please reboot. I'm starting to feel like I might have accidentally already overmixed this. But I don't know. I hope not. Luckily, I do have a lot of ingredients, so if I do F it up, then I can try again. The colors are not totally blending yet. The bottom is still kind of white too. That's okay. If it's made with love, does it matter if you overmix it? I don't think so. I think it's fine. You guys remember Hala? He's gonna grab some food. Okay. This is the last bit of the dry ingredients. What? Maybe you should have added the white or added the color while mixing. I've tried it before and like it totally unfluffed the entire thing. And I think like it just became liquid. And so I decided like I have to mix it and get the stiff peaks fully and then do the food coloring. So, but what I should have done is did the food coloring and then added the dry ingredients. I think that's what I should have done. Okay. I need to take some of this off here because it's still like the dry ingredients is like clinging to this thing. And it's not mixing very well. Okay. Ugh. I feel like the color is kind of starting to come together a little. Now. Whoa. Are you laughing at me? Okay. So now we need to be able to make a figure 8 without it breaking. Ugh. Boosted! It scared me, Karma. I almost did a figure 8. Can you see that? How are you doing, Boosted? Sort of. It keeps breaking at the end. I don't think I can make a full figure 8. Oh well. I'll be honest with you, the last time I did this, it kind of like, it mostly did a figure 8, but then it like broke a little bit, and I was like, it's good enough. There's an 8. Do you see that? I think we're gonna run with it. Okay. The final mixture should look like flowing lava and be able to fall into a figure 8 without breaking. It's still breaking. Is that a figure 8 trick? Yeah. Oh, never mind. Wait, what do you mean never mind? Okay. I need, wait a minute. Pipe 1-inch dollops onto a, oh wait, put it into a piping bag with a medium round tip. Because you read it out loud. Yeah. Excuse me, what?
What are you making?
Macaroni.
Nice.
There's brownies in here if you want.
I'm good, thank you.
What? Okay. So we need this. BRB, what? Okie dokie. Have a good burb. I'm probably gonna need both of these. This is like the messy part. When I tried to do this on my little video, I like splurted out all this stuff. Okay.
Who's doing all the dishes?
Me. That's that should be okay. Whoop. The parchment paper looks like a great It is, because it's great value parchment paper. Yo, there was part of me that wanted to get like an Eevee onesie and wear it the whole time I did this. But when I looked online, it was like $100, and I was like, you know what? Never mind. Sorry, that's one of my favorite jokes. It's a great value. Walmart rotisserie chickens are good. They are. I actually used to get them pretty frequently. Oh my gosh. That Bentley like had a moment there for a second. Okay. That kind of worked. No! Dang it. Thank you, Boosted, for that. You weren't here earlier, I don't think, unless you were lurking, but after this stream, I'm gonna move my actual PC into the kitchen, because right now I'm streaming on a laptop, and I don't think it has enough power. Colin, hello! How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in! You like how my parchment paper is like at an angle because of the way that I cut it? If it's a heating issue, you can try a laptop. I literally had just started it, and then like not even that much later. I don't even think it's hot. Not that much later, it just kind of like stopped working. Okay. It like started to reboot or whatever in the middle of the stream at the very beginning. Okay, I'm using the big spoon to help me spoon it into this. Okay, I do have my scissors here. Are we in an ad break? Okay. It's kind of lava-y. The last time I did this, I filled this piping bag up way too much, and it was like coming out the back end. No, you, mandatory! You're so cute. Okay. Okay, we'll do a little bit at a time, so it doesn't go crazy. Go crazy! Okay, I've put a little hole in here. We're gonna do about 1-inch circles. Can you see that? Yeah. That might be a little more than 1 inch. I don't know. Ah! These are not gonna be even. And that's okay, because they're made with love. Right? They're not made by a professional. Whoa. Oh my gosh. They look like little poops. Mangoes! How are you doing? Hope everyone's having a great... I hope you're having a great day. How's Silk Song going? No mistakes, only happy accidents. Yes, that's right, Colin. Only happy accidents. It's great, yay. They look like little shits. I said poops. They look like little poops. Little unicorn poops. Oh my gosh, Silk Song's so amazing. I bought Hollow Knight, but I haven't played it yet. Been way too busy with a bunch of other stuff. You're invested in poop cookies. Yes, poop cookies. Okay. What? Oh no. It's coming at the top. I hope that I'm giving myself enough room, but I don't think I am. Oh no. Okay, I need to move on to the next one. Bentley, you are right underneath me. Okay. Whew. Oh, my back hurts. I'm probably gonna get a different, like another piping bag after this one because it's getting really messy. Ah! Air bubble! Okay. Whew. Finally heard there were poop cookies. I was like, I need those poop cookies. I'll be lurking. Have yourself a cute. Wait. Have your cute self on my big monitor. Well, thank you. Enjoy your lurking. I am excited to try Hollow Knight. I feel like I'm gonna be really bad at it though when I do try it. I'm just like not good at platformers. Okay, how much batter do we have? Part of me feels like I should have maybe made these like really big cookies instead of small cookies. But it's kind of too late now, I think. I mean, I could like squish them all back in here and try again, but never understood that about games. 100% should be everything? Wait, what? Welcome back from your BRB, by the way. Spiral was love. Banjo-Kazooie. Bum 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 bum. Ugh. I'm like trying my absolute best to get as much of the batter in here as possible. Okay. I'm making a mess. That's okay. By the way, bologna cheese and pepperoni is actually really good. I figure like anything with pepperoni in it sandwich-wise would be good because it's got like that kind of spicy, like that extra bite, you know? With or without mustard, I do without. I'm not a big mustard person. I like mayo. But I don't know if that would taste good on that kind of a sandwich. I don't think I cut this hole big enough. Okay, I'm gonna try and make like a bigger one. I knew that air bubble was coming. Bentley is like right up underneath me, hoping that I'll like drop something. I need to find space for... There. Oh no! Hi. I definitely need to move my PC in here later. Cause this didn't happen yesterday. But I don't know if it's like... Are we back? Okay. Let me check if the AC is on. Yeah, but it's just not on in here. I'm making my way downtown. Do. Isn't mustard the secret to In-N-Out burgers, making them in mustard? Maybe. Pepperoni adds that much needed spice. Yes. Kimmy is really good at making it look like she's standing still. Kimmy's beside herself. Wait, is that what it says on there? Now a verse from our collective tale in the kitchen. Chats a buzz. Parchment paper and rotisserie fuzz. Camera twos on the fritz. Oh no. Hollow Knight talk and a side of whoa. Gaming tips and cookie quips. Mustard secrets for burger trips. Lurkers on a big screen. Feeling the vibe while Kimmy's macro magic takes a scribe. We're back. Welcome back. Yeah, your stream audio is off by half a second too. Yeah, I tried to like, I don't know. My laptop, I think I got in like 2020, 2021. And it's like some laptop I got from Amazon. Like it's a Lenovo Yoga or something. I bought it to just like, I didn't have an iPad at the time and I wanted something I could like turn and like use like an iPad for drawing. Sorry, this is loud. Should I turn the mic off for a second? Okay, sorry. I knew I had to smack them across the counter to get all the air bubbles out, and I knew that was kind of loud, so I was like, it'd probably be better if I turned the mic off. Damn, noises, BRP. Yeah, your stream audio is off. I have a set. Wait, oh, yeah, so I tried, like, maybe what I need to do is, like, unplug and replug the mic in, because I forgot the mic's separate from the cameras. But I did notice that the camera is delayed. I think the mic is on track, but the camera is delayed. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so if I think about this for a second, we still have to make, the French buttercream filling for the macarons, but we can't fill them until the macarons are cooled. So I'd rather just make the filling after the macarons bake, but we have to wait 40 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 40 minutes. We have to wait 40 minutes before I can even bake the macarons because they have to like develop that film so that when they do bake, they just kind of like rise a little bit. So while that happens, we can start to try to make the cake portion of our Eevee cakes that we're going to make. So A04 ET. Yes, thank you, Sleepy. She rip headphone users, then turns mic off. Honestly, what I probably should have used is my wireless headphones and with the mic. But again, it's not the mic. I think it's the cameras that are delayed, not the microphone. I low-key have no idea where the last things I need for Hollow Knight, but I am too invested to quit now. Well, you've come to a good place, because unless Mangles has ran off to something, I know he's been playing a lot of it. Or Silksong. He's been playing Silksong, so he's got to have played Hollow Knight. I don't know if Neptune is lurking. He played Hollow Knight. Okay, so we're gonna make this. My problem is I'm gonna make 2 of these. I am gonna cheat and just use box mix instead of making the cake. Nep isn't lurking. Aw, man. And honestly, this is like my favorite kind of cake, like yellow cake with the chocolate frosting. So, I'm gonna make this cake, but I'm gonna switch up, instead of water, we'll use milk. Maybe even like half cream, half milk. Oh, 112% Hollow Knight. How can you do that? 112%? Yes, yellow cake is the best. I loved it. So we are going to use the butter, the eggs. We only need 3 eggs. But we're going to use milk instead of water. Now the tricky thing is I'm going to make two of these cakes, 2 of these little Eevees, but they're going to be little. They're not going to be like actual cake size. So we're going to make these little little cakes. And then, but the thing is I didn't realize I only bought 1 of these, not 2, to make like the dome. Oh my gosh, sorry. So like I gotta bake this and then bake it again. But also I might have to like bake it like that. I don't know. We're experimenting today. Retro, hello, welcome in. Good luck with baking. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, we're gonna experiment a little bit today. How far in Silksong have you made it, Mangles? What? You can watch TV if you want. Or wash my dishes for me. Okay. Oh no, I'm getting my recipe all wet. I need to wash these. So I'm trying to think. So this is my idea, my plan. Since this cake, it looks like it's actually got like 1, 2, 3 rings, and then like this is actually probably like Rice Krispie or something, but I'm gonna use cake. But I'm only gonna do 2, so it'll be like 1, 2, and then like the dome. And that'll be the Eevee, right? That's my idea. I've never tried this. We're gonna see how it goes. I was thinking that I would bake like 4 at a time, plus this. But then I realized, like, 1, this needs to stabilize. So I'm probably going to have to put this in here to stabilize it. And then if I'm going to make 2 Eevee cakes, I need a second one of these. So I'm going to have to bake, like, 3. And then once this, like, kind of cools enough I can remove it, then I'll have to bake, like, 2 separate. But what I need to do is put all this stuff in the sink. And I need to wash these before we start. Love your apron, Kimmy. Thank you. I got it at Goodwill. Ooh. I'm wondering if I should put these like on. No, I don't have any more baking sheets. I'm gonna have to individually put them in. Aprons go with everything. They never, like, don't look good. Yeah, I agree with that. There's this one apron, I have a friend with this one apron that she had got from like Etsy, like who made it. It was like this linen apron, and it had like, it didn't have ties at all. You just like kind of hook it over yourself or whatever. And it just looked like the best apron for just, doing anything and everything around the house. And I wanted one. I don't see that as controversial. Yeah, when you said controversial opinion, I was like, oh no, what are you gonna say? And then you said apron looks good on everything. I was like, oh nah, that's pretty good. Okay. Aprons used to be everyday wear for a really long time. I mean, like, they just keep your clothes clean from like everything. Well, maybe not all of your clothes. At least the front part of your clothes. I just like use them for the painting. Yes, painting. I've used them a few times for pottery, but then they just get like so messy with the pottery. And like pottery dust is just not good to like breathe in and stuff, so I realized it's probably just better to just let your clothes get dirty and wash them. Because I didn't want to have to, like, wash my apron, like, every single day that I did pottery. Stylish and serve a purpose. Okay. We have these little bakey sheets that came with these pans that fit in here nicely, which make me so happy. So we'll just put these in. This will make these cakes coming out of the tin a million times easier. The only problem is this one. I'm afraid. So the trick with getting cakes out, spray it and then put flour on it and then put the batter in, and that should make the cake come out of the tin. So we're going to do that. We don't really need to do that with this spring form that much because you just pop it open, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm flipping these sheets over after spraying them just so that they like really stick in there and don't move when I put the batter in. Okay. I need a good leather apron with, oh, yes. That would actually be so brilliant. Because I was using like a fabric apron and it was just awful for pottery. But a leather apron, that probably wouldn't, because then I could just use the water like a sponge and just wipe it away. That's genius. Thank you for that. Give me butter hands, yeah. Okay. I feel like headscarves are also majorly underappreciated. They're gorgeous. So I agree with that. Okay. So we put our baking spray, and now we are putting our flour. So that way the cake, once they're baked, should hopefully actually come off of the pan. And we don't get any stickage, because we don't want that at all. We want this Eevee cake to come out perfect. I only get 2 chances, really 1, because all cakes will hopefully be consumed. Do you guys ever watch the Great British Baking Show or the Great Bake Off or British Bake Off or whatever the heck it's called? I love that show. And the new season is out right now. Every Friday. New episodes. This Friday's episode 3. I have no idea what the episode is supposed to be about this Friday. But I think it's bread week. Just remember, Kimmy, fabric aprons are for kitchen and painting, leather are for working. That makes sense, and I really didn't know that before now. But thank you for educating me. I think I didn't think of that because, like, I paint and, like, yeah, you use fabric for paint ones. And so I was like, oh, art. Fabric. Let's just use a fabric one. Drax, hello, welcome in. What is cooking? Good looking. We're making cake. Eevee cake. Okay. That's cute. Where's my little buddy Bentley? Bentley, come here. He's like right here, but he's licking up everything I've dropped on the ground. Oops. I've been standing most of the day because I've been like trying to clean my house for all the people that are coming over on Saturday. So my knees and legs are kind of hurting now. So I'm gonna sit for a second. Okay. Got my little rolly chair. We got our tins prepared. Oh no, the camera's janky. Hold on. That better? A little better. Handsome boy, I miss you. Come here. How was the move? Do you see him? I'm like trying not to touch him too much because I keep having to wash my hands since I'm baking for other people, not just me. But yeah, how's the new job? How's the new place? When I get the time and can start leatherworking again, I'll make you one. That would be so awesome, Sleepy. I would love that. That would be the coolest thing ever. Okay, so this says heat oven to 350 for aluminum or glass pan, and 325 for non-stick pan. But the thing is, grease bottom only of a 13 or 9 inch pan, bottom sides and all over the pan. So this is for a 13 by 9 inch pan, but we're using like teeny tiny little round things. Boosted, thanks for the bits. I'm gonna head out, but it was nice chatting. Have a good stream and days, everyone. Thanks, Colin. Thanks for hopping in. We're streaming tomorrow and Saturday, cooking stuff. I don't know if you'd be able to make tomorrow because it's probably during school, but hope you have a lovely day. Thank you for coming. Boosted has to take his dog Henry out for a walk, and then all these for dog treats and snacks. See you later, come in, chat. See you, Boosted. Have a good walk. Bentley is still licking whatever is falling on the floor. It was a hectic 2 days on a bus. Hurt my tailbone. Oh no. And the job is good. It's repetitiveness. And I recently applied to an animal handling job. Oh, that's awesome. And if I get it, I'll leave my job to get the chance to work with animals, exotic. That'd be so cool. I'll try and swing by. If you can't, it's okay too. I just hope you have a good day, good time. See you next time, Colin. See ya Boosted. But that's awesome. Honestly, I would probably be down to work with animals too. I just need to like get some other things situated in place if I tried to do that. Okay. So, we're taking the easy route this time. This is the only thing out of all the stuff that we're making that we're not technically making from scratch. we're using box mix for this. But I say that, but I'm not making bread from scratch. We are using store-bought bread, so oh well. But we're gonna make box mix cake. It's okay. You would 100% get photos of the exotic babies if I'm allowed to? Heck yes, I would love to see them. Well, I always wanted to work with animals. I always wanted to work with horses, to be honest with you. Like, when I was young, I wanted to be, like, a horseback riding teacher or, like, horse handler or whatever. And then the place I was taking lessons at in, like, middle school and stuff, they moved because some construction company or, like, some other company wanted to buy out their land to build something else there. And they were literally, like, down the street from me. Like, I could walk there. And so, at first they said no, they didn't want to sell. And so I got to work with them for a while. Like, I even got the chance, like, one of his horses had a foal. And I got to, like, help get the colt used to, like, people being around it and stuff. So I'd, like, go there every day or every other day and, like, hang out with the little baby horse. And all that stuff. It was so awesome. And then they finally got convinced to, like, get bought out. So he moved and, you know, went too far away for me to keep taking lessons. So that was kind of, like, where my horse dreams ended. Because it really wasn't, like, a great place, like, that close anymore. And I just never did it anymore. Like, I still have taken lessons. Like, when I moved up here, I found a place, actually, and I was taking lessons. I liked Western over English riding. And there was a place not too far from here that I went and took Western lessons when I moved here, like, 6 years ago. And then after, like, maybe about a year of taking lessons there, just so I could be around horses, the owners of the building that was doing the lessons ended up they didn't want to do Western lessons anymore. They weren't getting enough money, I guess, out of it, so they canceled the Western lessons and only did English. And I was like, I don't really want to do English because I enjoy Western riding. And so then that is what ended my horseback riding stuff. And I haven't really ridden since, except for trail rides. There was a time, too, that I did volunteer at, like, a trail riding place as, like, a wrangler. So I was, like, in the middle or, like, at the end of the trail riding. So, like, if a horse went off the wrong way or was doing something they weren't supposed to, then I would have to, like, go chase him and bring him back into the trail line or whatever. But, yeah. That's my horse experience. Anyways. Exciting news. I'm near my Twitch goal of 400. You're 2 away. Heck yeah. So, honestly, life is good. I'm busy with life for once, which is nice and unfortunate. My grandma passed away at 94. Oh my gosh. 94 is a long life. I'm sorry about your grandma. Had dementia, so I couldn't see her for 2 years because of it. Yeah, dementia is hard. I've seen that. My aunt had that. And when we went to go visit her, she kind of, like, it was very interesting. Okay. I keep looking at my little egg yolks here. I need to get moving on that. So, we're going to preheat the oven. We'll just do 350. Maybe 325. I'm scared. We'll do 325. I don't want to, like, overcook these cakes. Mix the water, but we're not going to do water. We're going to do milk. We have a whole cup. Oh my gosh. I keep dropping stuff. He's overcooked. I'm overcooked. Okay, we're using whole milk. Full fat milk. So we get all the flavor. We need just making sure it's good. It's fresh milk, but I don't know. I feel like I get whole milk and then 3 days later it goes bad. It's probably not actually 3 days. It's probably longer than that, but it just feels like 3 days. Both my grandmas had it, but yeah, that is Drax life right now. So everything for once is going good. That's good. Kimmy made the extra scratch too. Where's your milk bag? What do you mean milk bag? Oh, because I'm from scratch. Everything's from scratch. I didn't make the milk. Oh god, that's weird. I feel that way too with milk. Texas is hella hot though and the bugs are big. Yeah. Texas is hot. Good luck there. Because you went from what, New York was it? Was that where you were from? New York to Texas is wild when it comes to the weather. Okay, 3 cups of butter. No, 1/3 cup of butter. So right there. It's 1/3 cup of butter softened, which it's been sitting out here since the beginning. So it's definitely softened. I'm Canadian, so I was making a joke about milk bit. Oh wait, yeah, cause all your milk comes in bags, right? I forgot about that. I wish US had milk bags. Like, what's the difference? It's just more environmentally friendly, right? If that's the case, then yeah, I'm down for that too. Can we get that? So a baby tarantula in your place? A baby tarantula? I've never seen a tarantula in the wild. Not all of it, but a good amount of it. It is less waste, so that's not... Yeah, I like that. That's good. Okay. The butter's not quite as soft as I feel like it probably should be. And then 3 eggs. I've heard arguments about it storing better because it's airtight sealed, but I can't confirm or deny that. About the milk bags, probably. I'm seeing like orange in here. And I don't know if it's from the batter? Is that how it gets the yellow color? Like butter recipe yellow? Okay, I don't know. Anyways. And then we need 3 eggs. And this is just straight up eggs. No like egg yolk or whatever. So we can just kind of like... plop this whole thing in here. There's 1. Airtight until you cut them open. I just want the less waste. Either bring back milk in glass bottles or bagged milk. I'd be happy with either. Honestly, I would be so down for the glass bottled milk. But yeah. In general, I agree with that statement. Both of them. But if they were in glass, then it would make them like a million times more expensive. Unless we went like the old days where like you dropped your glass milk off or your glass bottle off and then they refill them or whatever. And then maybe you just pay for the milk part, not the bottle part. Like buy the glass once and then be done or whatever. Okay, so we've got our milk, we've got our butter, and we got our eggs and our mix. We just gotta mix it until it's good and combined. On here it says mix cake mix, water, butter, eggs in a large bowl with mixer on medium speed or beat vigorously by hand 2 minutes. And then pour in pan. I have a mixer and I could use that, but I have to like wash the bowl and then I gotta wash it again because I'm gonna need it for the macaroon filling. I don't think that butter was as soft as it probably could have been. You mean sort of like how they do propane? Yeah, like that. But for milk. There's like giant chunks of butter in here. Do you see this glob in the center? That's butter. Yeah, bring the milkman back. Yeah, where's the milkman? No, that probably stopped because there was too many unhappy husbands that they outlawed milkmen. That's probably what happened. Totally kidding. I don't know if that joke hit. Ugh. This butter is not buttering. I'm so tired. Oh, it hit at least with me. It did. Yay! If I can at least make one person laugh, then it's good. Ugh. Did you room soften the butter? I let it sit out the whole time. It's very lumpy. I want to make some homemade butter. I have seen that and I think it's I think that's cool and I want to do that too. Do you think it's okay if it has some lumps in it? Since I finally got a butter... Ooh, you got a butter dish? Which kind? Like the rectangle one or the one that like is round and you stick it in the water to seal it or whatever? Grub! Oh my gosh! Hi! We got an ad starting in like 20 seconds. How are you? I miss you. It's been so long. When are you gonna come back to streaming? Or are you gonna come back to ad black? Get that Twitch turbo. Miss you too. The round one you use on water? Nice. I want to make one of those someday with pottery. Okay, well, I hope this is good enough. It's got so many, like, lumpies in it. I don't remember the butter being, like, lumpy like that. Thank you for the sub to Grub, Leo Guy. No Adam, watch. Okay. We're gonna pour this in to our little tins. I'm just gonna stick this in here. Okay. We don't want to fill it all the way up, right? We want to fill it like halfway. Grub, we're gonna try and make this. Can you see it? But I'm not gonna decorate it tonight. We're just making the cake tonight. And then I'll decorate it on Saturday. That's adorable. Thank you. Can we bring me back to streaming? We'll do a co-stream. I would so be down for that. Make me one, Kimmy, then make some homemade butter to put in it. Yes. I will work on that. It'll probably be forever, but I'll work on it. But yeah. Okay. I haven't, like, filled a cake tin in a hot minute. We need these all to be even. Does that look even to you guys? How high should I fill this one? I don't know, because I mean they're gonna rise, but I just don't know how much they're gonna rise. I think that should be okay. That's a lot of cake for those small tins. You think so? They're filled like halfway. I don't know if you can see that. Like there's like a good inch above the tin. Just remember you can trim the rise. That's true. When are you gonna start playing games again? Well, I've been playing Cult of the Lamb every Monday. I need to drag the crew out and get some Jackbox games going. That would be fun. Just remember you can trim the rice. Okay, should I put more in then? I have a whole other box mix if I need to like make more batter. Because I'll definitely need to make more batter to make another dome top. Alexa, stop. Okay. Our 40-minute timer is done for the macarons. They should be ready to bake. How much? I get 300. Okay, well, let's bake. Oh my gosh, Dana, hello. Am I saying that right? Is it Dana or Donna? Welcome in. How are you? Hello, everyone. Sphinx, hello. Lady, hello. Drink more, cook less. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. You're saying it right, Dana? We are... thank you for the follows, too. Thank you, thank you. So we are doing a 4-part stream, or a 4-day stream. That's a lot of battery you got there. Is it too much? I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever tried this. I love your hair, by the way. Thank you. I am in the process of having an Eeveelution party. I don't know if you guys know Pokemon or Eevee or anything like that. But I'm having an Eeveelution party just for funsies on Saturday. And so I'm making a treat for that'll kind of like represent each Eevee or Eeveelution. And so like I'm making the cake portion that'll become this cake, but I'm not going to decorate it until Saturday. I'm just making the cake and then I'll freeze the cakes until I'm ready to decorate. And then I'm also making some macarons. These are ready to bake. They've just been waiting. I actually have made the macarons before. They're gonna look like Espeon. If you actually go to Kimmy Karma on YouTube, I actually just released the video of how to make the Espeon macarons last week. The whole step-by-step process if you are interested and want to like try to make them yourselves. But we're recreating them today. We're just not going to decorate them with the ears and the tail like I do in the video until Saturday. We're just making the base, the cookie, and the filling today. And let them, like, sit. Because they taste better days later. So, just getting bake count. If you want to, hello, File. I personally don't partake, but you go on and do it. Dana has made an Eevee cocktail before on stream. Oh my gosh, I gotta see this. Are you gonna play ZA? Are you talking about Zelda? Or what is ZA? But yeah. Or are you talking about Pokemon ZA? Probably not, because I don't have the game. But maybe. So cute, thank you! It comes out in a month and only costs... Wait, is it on Switch or is it on Switch 2? Pokemon ZA. I don't know, it didn't register till now. Hello, Indigo. No,